Hey guys, Ark North here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update before we get started. So we've been having a lot of issues with YouTube's copyright system. So the last one got taken down, this one probably will too, but all episodes are always up on SoundCloud, and we're gonna start posting them mainly on SoundCloud moving forward. With that said, let's get into the episode. Hey guys, and welcome to Polar Expedition episode number 23. We're back again, Richard is here, and we also have a guest.
Hey guys, I'm Rival, and I make music as well, and I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, we're here because we're actually releasing a new song, me and Rival together, in just 2 days.
And we're going to have a lot of good discussions with these two guys. But let's kick off this episode with Distraction by Grant and Nevve.
Let's do it.
I'm counting lights in the night just to keep me awake. I'm chasing ghosts in the dark till the dawn finally breaks. Drunk dialing your number like I used to do, but hang up before I get through. Cause I know, yeah, I know it would be a mistake. And I need a serious distraction to keep me from coming back to you. A distraction to keep me from coming back. A distraction to keep me from coming back. I'm giving myself to people that I'll never see. Won't let them get to my heart, I just take what I need. I miss the rush of danger, things that only you do. Your skin, your flavor is a special kind of voodoo. And I need a serious distraction to keep me from coming back to you. A distraction to keep me from coming back. A distraction to keep me from coming back.
And we're back in the studio. So you guys are releasing a song really soon actually. But I want to know, what goes into making a collaboration between artists?
So I think me and Rival has a really interesting work dynamic because we're both perfectionists. So we usually like getting the main idea usually works really fast. We complement each other pretty good in that Valentin Rival has the like more classically trained background. I'm more into like maybe the ambient stuff and bringing small details of the song to life. So I think we complement each other well there. But then it always happens. You want to tell them?
Well, we always end up fighting about some really small detail in the song.
Yeah.
And
an interesting story about the last collaboration we made, End of Time, is that we couldn't decide on how loud the main vocal shop should be, like the main lead. So we had to do a poll in one of the main music groups we're in, where everyone would get to vote which version was the best. My version or Rival's version.
Well, I think this is important actually, because if you don't have this friction in a way, you will not get the best result. Like if you just agree on everything for the sake of agreeing, then the track will not sound good at the end. I think it's important to fight over things because it will eventually make the song better.
I would say we usually end up with something that is better than either one of us would have been able to do alone before.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally important to be open and stuff.
Yeah, I think you guys really have found something super interesting right here. But we need to keep the music going. So coming up next, we have Dangers by Besomorph and Asdis.
I don't really mess around with feelings. I know you know what I'm talking about. There's something about you I can't figure out. There's something about you I can't live without. Oh, the way you look at me is dangerous. Stay away, God knows it's good for us. There's something about you I can't figure out. There's something about you. There's something about you. Close my eyes so I can dream of you. Tell me lies 'cause I can make them true. Between the lines, undress me in my mind where I can do the things
So I always wondered, how would I go about not being a big artist if I thought like, shit, I want to collaborate with Rival? What do you say?
Like if someone says, hey, I want to collab with you. I mean, the way I started was that I asked bigger artists to remix their songs just because I wanted to remix them. And those remixes never got published, but it helped to build the connection to these people. And I actually collaborated with them at the end. So I did this remix for Cartoon and Hugo. And these remixes never got published, but they actually ended up remixing my song at the end.
I mean, that's how we got to know each other as well.
And yeah, true. Like I reached out to Oscar, was like, hey, can I like remix your song? I think it was Tomahawk, right?
Yeah.
And he actually like, yeah, and like that way I got introduced into this free copyright music scene on YouTube. So I don't think it's necessarily smart to do everything on your own in general. Try to be connected to as many people as possible within your space. Yeah, try to do collaborations because at least that helped me a lot. Most of my songs that released at the beginning were collaborations. I just recently started doing more solo work, really.
Yeah, just show them that you're worth working with, I guess. Because if someone asks me like, hey, could I remix your song? I'm pretty much always gonna send them the stems. And if they send me something really cool back, then even if it doesn't get released, I'm still gonna have that person in my mind. I'm like, hey, this person did something really dope. Maybe I'll have him in mind when we're actually doing official remixes down the line.
Yeah, I mean, most people just think they can get the short way by just asking for the collaboration, and then they get pissed off if you don't reply or just tell them sorry, no. And I don't think it's that hard, really. Just make do a favor for the people you want to work with.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rival. But up next we have Pick Your Battles by Petit, Biscuit and Diplo.
turn into ashes? When did we burn away? Used to be oh so close, now I see you hate me. This ain't the life that you wanted. Sorry I failed. We have been living in silence, but I see you burning gaze, and how you resent those feelings that you got for me. Though I don't deserve it, sorry I failed. Nothing in your eyes, all the lights are out. Does your heart beat inside? I used to be drawn like a firefly to a flame, but now we're just sleepwalking. I used to run too, but now we're just sleepwalking. No, 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 but now we're just sleepwalking. I used to run too, but now we're just sleepwalking. I used to run too, but now we're just sleepwalking. Now we got nothing in common, and not a thing to say. Even the spark is gone, something has to change. Now I'm scared to be lonely. Is it just too late for us? Nothing in your eyes, all the lights are out. Does your heart beat inside? I used to be drawn like a firefly to a flame, but now we're just sleepwalking. This time we can't go back. We lost everything we had. Why do we keep going under? I'm trying to hold on to something already gone. Why do we keep going under? No, 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 but now we just sleepwalking. I used to run too, but now we're just sleepwalking. I used to run too, but now we're just sleepwalking.
So we are back here, and I'd like to ask you guys, should you be deterred from making music or maybe starting out producing music as a hobby if you can't play an instrument?
I mean, you don't need to play an instrument to start making music, since you can use your mouse and draw MIDI notes, even though I personally have never been a fan of this because it's just not the natural way of making music. And I think it's easier to get good at production when you learn an instrument first. But I wouldn't say it's impossible to not play an instrument first. I mean, I guess history has shown that it is possible if you don't play the instrument.
Yeah, but I think even then having some kind of musical background always helps, because if you don't have any kind of knowledge in music stuff, then you for sure are gonna struggle in the beginning. But of course you can get over that.
It's just a matter that it helps out, so you just need to work more maybe than if you
Yeah, you just need to be self-aware that this is an area that I have to put some extra work in that others maybe don't have to.
I'd even say that you can waste a lot of time if you try to make a song without knowing anything about music first. Like if you just buy the software to make a song, but if you don't have absolutely no clue of how this works, then I don't know if that's the best way to go about it, really. But if you have no idea, you don't know where to start. That's the hard part, really. If you go into this business to become big, then you probably will never become big. Like, you should do it for fun, and if you do it for fun, then you will eventually come up with something good. And if you don't kind of know how to market something, or if you work with the right people, and you have the intention to see if it could work, then yeah, you may be lucky, and we all have been lucky, or at least we challenged the luck in a way by just like keeping releasing songs over and over again because it was fun.
Yeah, but I really agree with what you say there, and I think that applies to everything. That this idea that you go into something for just the money, it means that you're never gonna get good enough at it to ever see any money, because the only way you get good enough at something to actually succeed at it is if you actually enjoy the process. You can't grind something you don't enjoy for 5 years and then expect to make a bunch of money, because you're gonna burn out before that. If you hate every day.
I mean, that's true. You work in a certain frame, I think, like for Spotify or streaming in general, the attention span just gets lower and lower, and I think that's quite a challenging task to make a song in less than 3 minutes, or like with a length of less than 3 minutes. But that kind of pushes you to be creative in that space, and that can yield to great results. So it definitely helps to have that business perspective in mind, but it doesn't mean that you won't have fun doing it. It helps, of course. You shouldn't be like blind doing what you do just for the sake of doing it.
No, I think that's really true. But up next here, we have the new song by Arc North and Rival, Loud With Your Love, featuring Robbie Rosen. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Oh, love's a crazy game. All we know is that it takes two hearts to play. And once you both find the flame, you need more than life itself to keep burning through the waves. And I've tried about 1,000,000 times, but I can't seem to get it right. Get my hopes up, but it lasts one night and then it's over. But when I'm looking into your eyes, I see my future, my paradise. Something hits me every time and I know it. I wanna be loved with your love, your love, your love. I wanna be touched by your touch, your touch, your touch. I've been searching for my forever, now I finally found the one. I wanna be loved with your love, your love, your love. Just how far I've fallen to get to you. And if you wanna know the truth, I've been scared to open up, 'cause you're the one thing I can't lose. And I've tried about 1,000,000 times, but I can't seem to get it right. Get my hopes up, but it lasts one night and then it's over. But when I'm looking into your eyes, I see my future, my paradise. Something hits me every time and I know it. I wanna be loved with your love, your love, your love. I wanna be touched by your touch, your touch, your touch. I've been searching for my forever, now I finally found the one. I wanna be loved with your love, your love, your love.
So that was Loved With Your Love by Arc North and Rival, and with featuring Robbie Rosen. Sadly enough, we're getting close to the end of this episode, but Arc North, would you like to update us on what's coming next on Polar Expedition?
So we're gonna be doing Polar Expeditions once a month. Every month there will be a new episode with guests like this one. Maybe Rival wants to come back one day, and maybe we have other guests. If you have any guests you would like to hear, like it could even be outside of the music industry as well. Like let's get Barack Obama. That would be cool. Barack Obama's take on the music industry. I'm here for that. So more guests, more music, and we'll be back after New Year's. Might do a New Year's mix if we have time. But otherwise, we'll be back middle of January. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for listening. Here is the final song. Rival, do you want to say anything?
Thank you for having me. And I would love to come back one day
Thank you for joining us. So, Mine and Rival Songs is being released in 2 days. You just heard it. Go in and save it on Spotify, like it. Or I guess if you don't like it, tell me why you don't. Either way, final song, Let You Go by Savoy.